What's going on, fellas? It's your boy B with the beard, your beard connoisseur. I have a special guest today, and this is a very, very special. I'm so happy that she's here, and I can sit here and brag all day, but none. I'm just gonna shut up and allow the wonderful and the only one share who she is.
I'm see, I'm shy. Cole Patterson, celebrity groomer and skincare expert in the grooming aspect for men. Been doing this for over 20 years, working with professional, high profile professionals and athletes, music artists, entertainers, all that great stuff, everybody. So I'm happy to be here.
All right. So I get a lot of questions, and she's so humble. She's very, very humble, but she is the expert, and she's worked with a lot of entertainers. She works with a lot of athletes, and you know a couple of them. Well, you probably know all of them, and she's not name dropping, but you've probably seen him in Men's Health. You've seen him on the Grammys. You've seen him win Grammys, perform at the Grammys. Yeah, No Limit, baby. I'm not even a singer, but I know that song. But with that said, Usher. She's worked closely with Usher. So if you go and do your research, go look at magazines, go look at videos. This is the woman who is partly responsible for, is responsible for the look, the face, the skincare. And so she's very humble, but I like to brag about great people. Because
thank you. So nice of you.
I'm honored to be here with her. But nonetheless, Lorenz Tate. I mean, we kind of just skipping. Lorenz Tate, LA Rams. Who else? So many. It's so many. It's so many. But nonetheless, basically, we say that to say this. She gets down. She's a real deal. She is the expert. Nonetheless, we're here talking about beards, and we're here talking about skincare, because what's important is not the beard, but the skin underneath the beard, and how men are always looking for a way to how do we, stimulate growth? How we get it to grow a little longer? Men are always trying to find out how to grow a longer beard, and what do they need to do, to grow a longer beard? Because they, quite honestly, we're not, we don't know.
First, I will start off with making sure you stay very hydrated and have a very healthy lifestyle. Not saying that you can't have your splurges of, certain temptations, but for the most part, you want to make sure you're feeding your body and your skin with appropriate nutrients to allow it to effectively grow. That's one thing. We talked about stimulating the hair growth, and that's just basically releasing and providing oxygen and any type of activity to go on to encourage longer hair, healthier hair, and also maintaining the hair outside of the face once it grows, and to get that length. And that just basically starts with healthy skin, proper dieting, and stimulating oxygen circulation and blood flow. And in order to encourage all of that, it depends on what you're doing. And that includes lifestyle, dietary, maintenance.
So what is something practical that they can do right now? Is it massaging, the brush? What is some things that they can do?
Some of the things they can do right now to help stimulate that hair growth, of course, is doing the brushing. The brushing helps open up the hair follicle. It stimulates it, gives the mind and the body something to look forward to. It's very relaxing and it's soothing. So under those conditions of senses, the hair is going to figure out, this is great, I like this, what's happening here. And you're going to encourage that growth through that, in addition to brushing it down for taming and sculpting and to, shape it. I don't have a beard, so I'm like, shape it. And also underneath, because your hair has to grow from the skin. So not always will the hair survive and become very long. It can also coil or curl to go back into the skin, which causes issues as far as ingrowns and cystic bumps and all that horrible things, and it's very painful. So you want to make sure you take your brush, and I say brush because that's the most, it tingles and it gets into the follicles. The bristles basically help get into the follicles. You want to brush it in the opposite direction, and that will help lift those hairs up if there are some. And also taking your hand and just feeling through and massaging on a regular, and just really, telling your beard, I love you. I want you to grow.
Some TLC.
This is, you got to give it some TLC and let it know that you care about it and this is important to you.
Absolutely. Now, also, if they're overusing products, could that inhibit their beard to grow?
Yes. Overusing is not always key. Using things that are not necessarily great for the skin and can clog the pores is not the thing to do as well. In order for your hair to grow, the pores have to be open, alive, and able to produce that hair. So if you're using too heavy of creams or you're over accessing with certain things, it's going to hinder that growth, because even though it may not clog the whole pore around where the hair follicle starts to come out and you feel the stubble, it could clog that around.
Wow.
So what does, it pours that oil back into the skin, which will also ends up being like a underneath cystic acneic bump, or they call it a sebaceous oil bump, which is just with a lot of oil. And oil that the body has rejected because it's not natural.
Oh wow! So man, you got to make sure you are not overly using products, but just so if you are experiencing or when you feel like ingrown hairs or bumps underneath your beard, then that could be due to the fact that you're overusing your products. So, but you have your own skin care products.
I do. I have my own skincare line, which is definitely great to encourage healthy skin and also to facilitate hair growth for your beard. And it's multifunctional, it's simple, it's easy to use. I encourage most men to use it, especially if you're looking to encourage that hair growth and keep the skin healthy. The 3-in-1 foaming cleanser is a really popular item, and we have a active charcoal sponge, which is called a konjac sponge, which is used in combination with the 3-in-1. The 3-in-1 is a cleanser, exfoliating, and a hydrator. That's really good for your skin. It's really good to keep the pores clean, to make sure the beard is growing, and all those great things. And then we have the facial toilettes, which are in mint and citrus, which is good to tone, keep the skin back up to its pH, and it has a little bit of offering of cleansing, because it's a pad, so it's going to keep the skin from building up with the dirt and debris from the environmental dirts and oils and pollution and all the elements in the world. So that also helps. And I also have a second option for a cleansing, which is the cleansing facial pads. Those are spectacular, on the go, don't need any water. They already saturated with the formula. It has a moisturizer in it, so it's really great to use on the go as well.
So like if you're traveling, I mean you can use it anytime, but you're playing basketball, you're going to work out to the gym. Even if you're if your job consists of you just working all the time, as far as outside construction, or if you're just out and about on a day-to-day basis, or even if you're inside as well, this is something that's a product you would say that you can just use. So it's just for any scenario. You want to have that in your grooming tool belt on a day-to-day basis, and you don't have to go to the restroom to wash your face.
Wipe your face. Yep. And the whole
Easy.
key of it is just the products are highly concentrated, and what that means is that you don't need a lot to achieve a benefit. You don't need a lot to show you the results of it. You'll see a result after the first use. You will notice the skin touch, the texture, the brightness of the skin with any of the products. So the products were formulated for men, multifunctional, simple, easy, effective, right on the spot. All of the products. You can use one, you can use all of them collectively. It just depends on what you're wanting to do. And then there's the Moisture Bomb, which I just discovered that it works for a great beard serum, I should say. Instead of oil, serum. That name serum is very powerful because serums feed the skin. They replenish the skin. They replenish the hair follicles, and it basically will give you a nice shine without having to apply a lot of oil.
Okay.
And you know, when we do oil, sometimes we lose them. That's why you want to put so much. But the Moisture Bomb serum is also good for anti-aging. It's oil free. It's a gel base, and what it does, it basically helps seal that hair. So it kind of protects it from any breakage or anything like that.
Now, is it light or is it heavy?
It's very light.
Very light.
Yeah, it's very light, and it's a gel. Like it's I hate that I don't have the thing here, but it's a gel. It's very light.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see what it will put you in the mind of. Like aloe vera gel.
Okay.
It's kind of like that gel concept.
Okay.
And it's clear.
Okay. Got it.
So it's very hydrating.
Okay. And where can they find your
Online. The website is www.coleskincareformen.com, and that's COLE4FOR men.com. And it's online.
And if they want to like get in contact with you or follow you, Instagram.
Yeah, follow me if you have any questions or concerns. Please send me a tweet at Cole COLESC 4FOR men, or Instagram Cole Skincare for Men, and Facebook Cole Skincare for Men as well.
Okay. So, fellas, even ladies, if you're with your men with beards, or men with, you have men without beards, as well as go to her website. This is a great, it would be definitely a great gift. It would be a great way to say, I love you. And it's a great way to tell yourself, I love myself as well.
It is.
It's a great way because you have to, it's very important that we take care of ourselves. And historically, we do everything else. We buy cars, we go in, we got houses, we do put on jewelry, we do all these other things, but the very thing that we do neglect is us. And I think, and it's very important, and I know Nicole would even echo how important it is, and she's been in the industry with a great deal of experience with men's skin. And in this, we're talking about athletes, we're talking about entertainers, we're talking about the everyday man. So her range of experience is long. The things that she has shared and what she's talking about. So I appreciate her coming in and taking some time to speak about these things because they're very important, and we need to begin to do these things. But you can go to her website. Make sure you do to get. It's very simple, very easy, and with that said, this is your boy B with the beard. I have the lovely lady here, Cole Patterson.
Flip the script, just boss your life up. Michigan niggas get it in spite of.